Hello, welcome to the Holistic Wellbeing Chat Room. I'm Dr. Ferdina. Multitasking for continuous cash flow. Yes, we're always told that whatever you're good at, the one thing you're good at, do it, and it brings in cash flow. But as we go through change in season of life, before COVID, during COVID, and after COVID, we begin to realize that jobs downsizing, business are going out of business. And if you only were talented in one thing, it's going to be challenging how you can keep cash flow going. Yes, you might be good at maybe accounting, lawyer. Yes, but there's some other things you're good at too. So I'm challenging you to start looking into multitasking. I'm not saying leave your job or your career, your business, but what other side things can you have in case we run into again the time where season comes up where what you do is not being needed right now or being downsized? What can you fall back on? For example, I think back on my great grandparents. When they were in the factories, they knew they had a job guaranteed. My parents, my parents' family-owned business, and my father, when he worked at Broadview, he was until he retired. He worked there. It wasn't no layoffs. They guaranteed the medical coverage and benefits, and we even got included as children growing up. Underneath my dad, I was on insurance until I got about 21 years old. So when you think about that, and now in today's times, how many jobs you have now that gives you total coverage benefits? Because they're doing a lot of independent contracting. As I worked at the clinic for 20 years and was laid off, I'm grateful that my husband had a job, but also I was already pursuing how to multitask. I was getting my doctorate in wellness. And also, as an educator, I had background how to educate and to work with children. So I was able to go online even with the COVID and kept cash flow coming in through our business because I was able to tutor national international line. So I want you to think about that right now. Where are you right now? What are some things you know you can do in case cash flow gets a little limited, what your income coming in now for where your job is, or maybe layoff, or maybe there's no opportunities out there for that right now. How can you multitask? Because right now, under the business, I am a holistic health and wellness professional coach. I'm also an academic educator and a health and well-being public speaker advocate. So I have different things I can follow up under as I'm going through. So that way, and it's no guarantee that continue things are going to go full cash flow wise, but at least you're doing all that you can do to make sure you have cash flow coming in. So don't limit yourself. I challenge you to look at your gifts and talents and see what other ways you can bring in cash flow. Mind you too, though, if you're looking for different avenues, make sure you have the credentials for it too. So right now, if you're at a job and you're thinking about maybe detouring from a business job to more of a wellness job or to more of like of a communication job, look at the different ways you can go to school, get your credentials while you're still there. So be thinking of ways that you can multitask and continue to keep cash flow going, but make sure you keep your health and well-being in check. What do I mean by that? Make sure you keep it in your holistic well-being, your faith-based balances. Make sure you keep it in your how you're going with your feelings and emotion, exercising, physical activity, eating right, social environment, and cutting off all the negative influence around you that's trying to keep you suppressed. Somebody take time right now. We're going to take about a minute, and I want you to think about it and write down your strengths and your weaknesses. Write down your dreams, your visions. Some of us stayed in jobs because of cash flow, but not thinking about the future. So write down some of the things you know that you're good at and some things you want to go maybe back to trade school or go back to college for or go online. Think about that right now as you take this time out to focus. So just if you finish with your list, just meditate and listen. And relax and take the time to breathe. So as you move forward, my challenge for you is to look and see how you can multitask to continue keeping cash flow going through you and your household and maintain your holistic health and well balance. Please like this and share with others who might be thinking about something like multitasking or who you know been in jobs and has been downsized or just looking out for the future. And please remember that whatever multitask you're doing, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Until the next time.